And here we are again, loving it. Rucksack, my sleeping bag, Tim's and mine's crash helmet, my Gore-Tex to go on. Tim is just hooking up the food now in the food bags, and we're going to get rolling. That's us here. Just sorting out our stuff now, and then we're going to walk in. Here we are. It's my little baby shelter there. Everything's just as we left it, apart from a lot more overgrown. Kiln's a little bit damp from the chimney hole, but it's still rock hard. It's all good. All the other shelters are doing grand. That's my good old sleeping bag out. I'm still nowhere near being tidied up yet, but I am getting there. It's kind of weird getting used to. It's been 8 months since I've done a nighttime trip. There we go. Renewed head torch batteries. Just got my rucksack in the bottom of my bed there. It's a foot of my sleeping bag. And I've just got my roll mat and a wool blanket, just for a little bit of softness. I'm working hard all week, I deserve it. Got the stove over on there. Have me a nice coffee. The fire is now lit. That's a fortnight of pent up fire starting right there. Instant fire. I'll just let you watch that with a minute with us. Just soak it in.
Get your fix.
Yeah, there it is. Got tea on the go. Sweet and sour meatballs. And I've got some water boiling there for some noodles. Nice simple tea. It's like 2 in the morning. So I've just put the noodles in the water, it's boiling. Pop it back on for a couple of minutes. The sweet and sour pork is there. Ah, it's hot. Fire's still roaring, it's awesome. It's good to be cooking on an open fire again. There's my sweet and sour meatballs and noodles in my extremely smashed up plate. Oh. Love them. Oh my god. That's it. Where I want to be. Bedtime. Catch you all in the morning. Morning everyone. It is awesome to wake up outside again. Expecting a lot of rain and wind this afternoon, about 2ish, so it gives us plenty of time to prepare, i.e. firewood. Yeah, awesome sleep. I love these open front shelters. I'm up and over to the camp stove. Get coffee on the go. There's Tim's tarp. He's on a hammock frame that we built. All this stuff in there. It's awesome just leaving a camp and it never being bothered. There's even baby birch. A lot of baby birch. Birch. That's him. This is, I think the landowner cut a path in. Looks like a four-wheeler track or some sort of vehicle track. Not very straight. So I've brought in about 2 loads of firewood now. Tim's away getting some. Fire's still smouldering away from last night. We're going to get the kiln lit, get it dried out, and Tim's got some knives he wants to harden, soften I think. Yeah. I think these belong to our good friend Hammy. So there's that one, and that one to soften. I'll show you that as we go over. I've still got all my stuff everywhere in there. But yeah, glad to be back. Lots of new ideas coming in my head too. I'm going to light the kiln. Oh yes.
That smell of birch bark.
So that's why I like this is on the string. That's the one you made me, Tim.
Oh, nice.
It's covered in cotton wool, like, just because that's where I keep it, just to keep it from. Because my last one went mouldy because it was in the hood of my bag.
Oh, nice.
And obviously we're getting wet and drying and wet and dry, it just went mouldy. And the ferrocerium started to like bubble up in places, like
really?
sort of rust.
Huh.
It was a weird reaction.
Yeah, it will have been.
So I'll keep it in the cotton wool bag now.
Right. What are we getting on?
I'm doing good, it's actually catching nicely.
Oh, it takes straight away, like it's really good. So, I'm sure John will bring you back in a second, and once this is roaring, which doesn't take long.
Back of the kiln's almost dry. Done some patchwork here and here, just filling a few minor cracks that have turned up on the shell. Chimney's in, lid's on. Tim's getting ready to put his knives in to harden them soon. Oh, soften, sorry. I'm a cook, not a steel worker. Knives in, Tim?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. And there's the fire on top of the knives.
You might be able to see if he was in the door.
Oh, I do see something down there, but we'll see when they come out. When it burns down, we'll poke them and you'll see them red.
Yeah. I got footage of me putting them in.
Oh, check on Tim's video. Check on Tim's video, I'll link it in. Blocked up that hole just to drive the one air hole as well as our air system, and as you can see it's sort of working. Ridiculously working, and that's without bellows.
Yeah, man.
That's without bellows. No point in wasting your time with bellows.
Who needs to be sitting doing this when you can just let it do it itself? As that wood starts to tumble down as well, it's just going to get more intense.
Oh, look, my chimney's working. So no smoke in there because it's all up there. Tin foil's the way of the future, I'm telling you. That is obscene. The steel pole going across the middle is even glowing. It's awesome. Look at that. Just my stick's burning as fast as I can poke in there. And I've got the grill on the top, ready to cook some breakfast bacon. There's a knife there. Absolutely white hot. Oh, that's still not white hot, but stupidly hot. Oh, that is wow. Got a gash on it.
That one's stayed straight.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
now I'm going to cook some streaky bacon on top of Hammy's knives, just to give them that little bit of flavour. Wow, that's hot. It's nice grilling and not having to bend down, Tim, too.
Yeah.
Wow, that's hot.
Not as hot as that.
Right there. Mental. Oh, I can't fit any more on. There we go. That is what you call a kiln of streaky bacon.
A kiln of bacon.
A kiln of bacon. Second lot of bacon on. Still got some down there in the pan. Water for coffee. Look at the drainage from the side of the land. So I've made a new shelf, just baking it now, drying it out. I feel it's actually bigger than the kiln, though. It can easily sand it down to size. So that was another epic fail with the shelf, but instead we just used the clay to fix all the cracks in it. Redid the inside and all that. Looks sexy again. Had to get all tidy up. I made a brush. Look at that. Got me a Mars bar. So we've got some caramelised steak burgers on, just for a nice little light lunch. Some nice steaks for later on. I'm just cooking everything on the kiln because it's dry in here. Everything's wet out there with drizzly and wind. It's nice in here, you can't even tell. Kiln's almost dried off now. Look how epic it looks. Shiny new shell. Just a little bit on there to dry. Also built this little shelf up here for all our milk and our stove, so that we've got more space in here to stash stuff up. I'm going to use this area to start drying bunches of reeds for another shelter. Bunches of brushes or whatever you call them. bricks on either side. Look at that. Well, the weather is the weather. It's Cumbria for you. Very wet, as you can see. But the kiln room is absolutely warm and awesome. A little few modifications. We've already burnt the bin out almost a dozen times, so it's nice and clear, and it heats up the top end of the room too. Profiteroles rule. Well, I've advanced, well, moved on to my shelter. In front of a nice long log fire in front of us. Or it's the start of a long log fire. I'm going to go and get some long logs soon. Once I've warmed up and dried off my clothes. Zebra cans on there. Some nice milky coffee on the go. It's still raining, still windy. But I have really enjoyed this camp. And it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Look at that, just firelight. Feeling the burn in there, Tim?
I'm dying. It's so good.
It's awesome, isn't it? Me all tucked up in my sleeping bag again. We'll catch y'all in the morning. Morning, everyone. Fairly nippy this morning. Fire went out because of the rain last night. It's all good. And yeah, the game Conker's being banned from school is a load of rubbish. Health and safety. A load of crap. You should play Conkers, most definitely. So my fire, I pretty much just peeled logs off this. Well, peeled bits of bark off this. And put one of these waterproof matches on top of it. And it was away. These are windproof bad boys too. Having morning coffee now, and I've been taking some pictures for my Instagram, which yeah, I hope you all check out my Instagram at Carla195 also. And Tim sitting right next to me is also on Instagram, which
At Tim Robson Camping.
yeah, I'll link it in this video just so that you can all check him out too, because sometimes the shots that I don't get at camp Tim gets, so it's a kind of a good video to watch one and then the other, so you get more of the full picture.
Yeah.
and you get to see the camp from Tim's point of view, other than just my point of view, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tim Robson camping, I'll link that in. So yesterday we had a series of I'd say epic fails.
Yeah.
I'd say epic fails. The first one was we're not only going to mention our fails, we're going to tell you how it failed and why.
Most of the time it was putting too much wood on the kiln.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll take blame for that. I like putting a lot of wood on stuff, but I'll get that under control in time. It might take time, but our tinfoil chimney, the chicken wire and the tinfoil, that with turning it up and heating them, it started with firing off Hammy's knives.
Yeah.
We were softening the steel on Hammy's knives, and we put too much wood on, and the whole lid was grown red, and the tinfoil and chicken wire tinfoil chimney just melted. It just disintegrated, didn't it? It just right down one side, and so we had to pull that out. We had to extinguish the kiln with some water multiple times. Tried to, yeah. Then we got that sorted, and that's when the bin came into idea, and that's working grand. The other epic fail was the shelf. I did the perfect shelf, but I rushed it in drying it, and I put it on top of the kiln, and again too much wood, and yeah, it just fell to bits like there was no left. We just cooked it too much.
Too hot, too fast.
Too hot, too fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was lessons learned, but since we only have 2 days a week now, we're going to start structuring things a bit better instead of just winging it. So yeah, that was our epic fails. That's my shelter all cleaned out and tidy, everything packed up. Pretty much everything is. It's Tim's saddlebags. All my shelves left clean. I like to make sure that it's all spotless. Out of a number of reasons, you know. There's a bit of tinfoil over there that shouldn't be. Covered the kiln up too, just because of the chimney hole, but I've covered that up too, but I always just cover it up anyway, just to keep it dry this time after all the work we've done to it. I'm chuffed with my brush, it worked really well. I'm going to put that inside just so it doesn't get damaged. Grab my helmet, got my bag on my back, heading home. Seems the same. Camera on camera action. Yeah. Well guys, that's it. Heading back. We'll catch you all again next week. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the continuous support. We'll see you all again soon. So just got home from camp, got through the door, there's a parcel here for us. These awesome Gore-Tex, brand spanking new, and it's actually the right length for me and everything. Love it. Don't know who sent them, but thanks very much.